I wanted to introduce and suggest a couple of books to you. When you're on the path of personal development, you want to take a look at yourself. What is holding you back where? I have brought up the book of Excuses Be Gone by Dr. Wayne Dyer, which is an incredible ebook or an incredible audiobook that I've listened to and from time to time go back and listen to it again. And you may discover that you have some excuses. You may want to dig a little bit further in that because you know what? You want to be all you can be on this planet, but you have to learn about that. Often we catch ourselves, or we don't catch ourselves. If we don't catch ourselves, that's the critical point. Listen to that little voice in your head. What are you saying to yourself? And honestly ask yourself, if your closest friend was talking to you like that little voice in your head is talking to you, would that still be your friend? You would show them the door, wouldn't you? Yet you continue to talk to yourself sometimes in a very negative way. That is very destructive. It's not going to get you anywhere. So I'm going to show you a couple of books that I have read, some of them completely, some of them partially. Some of them are those books that you read the section for a couple of weeks, then you put it down again, you start another one, you come back to it. Here are a couple of books that I truly recommend, and I will put the title below also again. The first book is You Can't Afford the Luxury of a Negative Thought by Peter McWilliams. This is the book. There you go. That's the book. An incredible book. I bought it. It's pretty thick. There you go. It's got like 550 pages in it. Really good, but it reads very simple. It reads very easy. It's got pages like that in it. But what's more important is that you grasp what he's talking about. Don't just read the book just to read it. Stop and pause of what he's writing about and reflect on yourself. Is that you? Does it really reflect what you feel inside of yourself, what you do to yourself? And just, make little notes. You can take a little notepad. If you journal on a daily basis, perhaps that would be a good thing to journal about that, especially, what don't I like about myself? Here's another book that I really like. What you think of me is none of my business. Sounds really funny, eh? What you think of me is none of my business. Ever since we were a child, we are concerned about what others think about us. You know what? Others are so busy with themselves. They don't think about you, but we think they do. So basically, it's none of your business what another person thinks of you, provided you live within integrity. We come to a whole different ball game. That's the 4 agreements. And I didn't bring that book along from my library. The 4 agreements of Don Miguel Ruiz, the 4 agreement. Very, very good book. Check that out. I'll discuss it at another point. So Terry Cole Whitaker wrote the book, What You Think of Me is None of My Business. She has some very nice little exercises in there. It just all helps you along on the path of self-improvement. Here's another great book. What do you say when you talk to yourself? This is about the self-talk. I should have put them probably in a different order. This is all about self-talk. What do you say? What does it do to you? How does it knock you out of the ball game? Pick up the books. I bought all of these books secondhand online at Amazon. Just remember, some of the books are very inexpensive, so look at your local bookstore because Amazon charges $4 for shipping. So be very smart. The book's got to be really inexpensive for you to purchase them secondhand online. Usually the books that are secondhand are taken back from a bookstore. They have a black marking on it because the bookstore couldn't sell them. They have never been read. Be careful when you purchase secondhand books. You don't want to get anybody else's negative energy in there. Be careful of that. Be aware. So anyway, this is just a few little books I wanted to discuss with you, get you going. You don't have to read them all at the same time. You can because they sort of complement each other. But what I mean to say is you don't have to read them completely. You can just put them down and switch back to another book and then come back to these. I hope these help you. They are helping me. They keep helping me. Good luck to you. I know you can do it. I believe in you.